Water is a vital part of our lives, and unfortunately, it is in danger. By 2040, 1 in 4 children will be living in areas with extremely high water stress unless progress rates quadruple. Young people around the world deserve better. Currently, my class at school consists of 13 and 14-year-olds. We are all still learning about who we want to be, what we want to do in life, and how. However, there are kids all over the world facing much more dire questions. Millions of families across the globe do not have some essential resources to help their children thrive: safe drinking water or working toilets. There's a strong interplay between SDG 6, which calls for clean water and sanitation, and SDG 5, which calls for gender equality. Women and girls are disproportionately adversely affected by the lack of clean water and hygiene facilities. In many low-income countries, women are the ones primarily responsible for managing their household's water supply, sanitation, and hygiene, leaving them often to collect water, an arduous task. Studies have indicated that having a water source within a 10-minute walk from home can increase girls' school attendance by 12% and also increase the number of women in the workforce. The more educated and empowered women are, the more informed and likely they are to be about their opportunities, health, and their human rights. These are the foundations for creating positive change in the world. We need more opportunities for women to create positive change, including determining solutions to clean water and sanitation. Our discussion today takes place in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has been a scary time for everyone. But in many ways, it's also showing us the best of humanity. Science has been the foundation of our response, from dedicated medical professionals, disease control centers, and scientists. And even though we may be physically distant, there has never been a better time to come together to support scientific and medical initiatives that can protect our health, our societies, and our economies. I think we now have an opportunity to look at the water crisis through a new lens, and similarly put global collaborations and science at the center of our response. Technology and the tools of science are powerful, even more so when we combine these with ethics and civics. The effects of water insecurity don't recognize national borders. Similarly, our approach to creating solutions needs to harness the best technology and most diverse talents and innovators all over the world. I hope that a global health pandemic has begun to teach us that we need to work together globally on our biggest challenges. Technology, science, plus empathy, and commitment to our communities will carry us. Kids today are already helping to support this cause. My siblings and I, for our birthdays for the past few years, instead of receiving gifts, have asked friends and family to donate to the nonprofit charity Water. In this way, we have built a well with a hand pump and water and sanitation point in Mali, and we have rehabilitated a well and drilled a new well in Mozambique. Everyone has a chance to make a difference, whether it's through donating to the cause, educating on the matter, creating solutions, utilizing solutions, or spreading awareness. There are so many ways people can come together and help. The Rasset Girls in Science join you in your support for this important work. We also want to underline how important and how global the water crisis is today. Many of us are familiar with the images of African women carrying buckets on their heads, and we're glad these images are shared online so that people can begin to understand the global water crisis. We are also grateful that many are beginning to see that the water crisis is not only a problem in sub-Saharan countries, but rather water challenges impact people across Americas, Europe, Asia, Australia, and of course, our Earth's poles. We are interconnected, and as sad as it might be that it takes a crisis to remind us of this reality, taking on crises in a holistic way across nations and using the power of science to do so is the right beginning. And as Rasset, we know that women and girls are critical for creating this change. The next generation is looking to you and is ready to join you to create a more sustainable, secure, and just future. Thank you.